Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from me here on this channel. If you haven't already read the title, we are back down under. We are reacting to the Amity Affliction and the audio for the brand new single, Give Up the Ghost. Now, a couple of months ago, they released a music video for the song, Like Love. I reacted to it. You can find it on my channel page, but only once you've checked out my reaction to this song. And now, I really liked it, and I'm a little bit biased towards the Amity Affliction because I think they have some of the most powerful, gut-wrenching songs and like lyrical content, and well, I'm expecting big things. I haven't checked this out. It was so hard not to go on Spotify or YouTube and listen to this, especially when I saw it posted on the guys' Instagram pages. So here I am. You know, this is a pure reaction to the new Amity Affliction. Before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. Yeah, let's just dive straight into the Amity Affliction. Let's press play. I'm loving this graphic. That's a great graphic. Slow starts. Oh, Joel. I got the lyrics up, by the way. His voice. Oh! Oh, those lyrics! Oh! These guys. Oh, Aaron. I'm not saying much because I'm reading the lyrics. This song is so deep. Oh, it cuts deep. Contrast. Oh. We kind of talk about like the drums, the guitars, the bass. Oh. It's like muted, it's there, but it's not there. This live. Is that the end? Are we... Okay, I like it. I like that ending. Okay, that was the Amity Affliction, Give Up the Ghost audio. And I know I spoke a little bit throughout it, but I'm going to get into more detail right now. In the introduction, I said I can be a little biased towards the Amity Affliction because for me, ever since they came out onto the scene, they have managed to like somehow like make their mark. And when it comes to talking about, you know, taboo subjects, especially like depression and like suicide and drugs, because the band, especially Joel, have had like personal experiences with that they put into the songs. For me, when you listen to the Amity Affliction, I know I've had some people that, especially friends that are close to me, that maybe listen to the Amity Affliction in the early days but don't listen to them so much now. And when I say I still listen to the Amity Affliction and like I put on like a song and they go, how can you be into this sad, depressing screaming? And I'm like, because exactly that. Like, I know I touched on it like a little bit in the past on like some of the Architects songs, but like back in my high school days, like I didn't have the best high school experience. I kind of just floated through. I wasn't popular, I wasn't unpopular, but I never really felt like I belonged. And like most high school students, I went through bouts of depression. I never, you know, hands up, I never like harmed myself. But there were moments, you know, where you get inside your head and you let those negative thoughts take over. And there were bands like the Amity Affliction that came around and went, you know what? We know exactly how you're feeling. It's okay. And they just seem to capture it. And oh my god, especially with like coming from like the single like Love. I don't know what it is with like Joel's like harsh vocals, but they sound so much more like guttural and like so much more raw than they have, you know, in the past. And I'm just like, Joel, who hurt you? Let me give you a hug, you know, you just need like a hug. And yeah, and then like you've got the contrast with like Aaron doing like those clean, like kind of like his voice was more in line with like, you know, like the mix in the back with like the instruments. It was like slow. It was like a little bit like hypnotic. You kind of found yourself. For me, I'm going to take a stab in the dark. I don't know if this is right because lots of people take different meanings from songs. But when you had Aaron doing like the clean bits, like he sounded like really like sad and kind of like it was battling with himself whether the depression will take hold or like whether it will like end up in like potential suicide, like harming yourself, ending your life, about throwing in the towel. And then you have Joel come in as that voice in your head that goes, give up, you're not good enough, no matter what you do, you're going to be a disappointment. And that's what I kind of feel with this band, that like, to me, to a degree, Aaron is like the angel on your shoulder and Joel is like the devil on your shoulder. They both work, and yes, they have some of like the best like vocal interactions, especially when you've got Joel coming in over the chorus. I was like, yes boys, yes boys. I will always be a supporter of the Amity Affliction because they write from the heart. They write about personal experiences, and there, a lot of bands do that, but they kind of, you know, sugarcoat, and they're a little, some bands do shy away, but the Amity Affliction are like, yo, no, this is our bread and butter. We know what we're doing. Would I have loved a music video for this? Hell yeah. But I will take the audio any day. And I don't care what my friends say about listening to sad, depressing, screaming emo. I will always support the Amity Affliction because they are a band that I have seen live multiple times. And oh my god, I can just imagine this song being played live. People will cry. I've seen people cry at the Amity Affliction before, so yeah, I cannot wait to see what these guys do next because they are really hitting it out of the park with these two singles. New album on the horizon. Fingers crossed I get to see them live at some point, 2022 or beyond. Let's just get into my rating. If I had to give Up the Ghost by the Amity Affliction a rating out of 10. Now, I'm normally a little bit against audio, but because the lyrics and like the mix with the instruments and like the vocalist, because it worked, and you're more focused on that, I am going to give it a higher rating than I normally would with audio. So yeah, shock horror guys, it is getting a 10 out of 10 because, it might have got an 11 or higher if there was a music video, but 10, yes, 10 is amazing here on the channel. Amity Affliction, like I said, I'll always support. I just love the messages that they're trying to get across because, you know, a lot of people do find solace in music, and the Amity Affliction are definitely one of those bands that a lot of people find solace in, and I'm happy to be a part of that fandom. In the comments below, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on, well, the song, not exactly the video, and the band. You know, tell me your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Sound off. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion here on this channel. You've heard my thoughts and opinions. Now make yours known down below and let's start a conversation. If you're feeling down, you're feeling dark, you're feeling depressed, then just know that there are other people out there who can relate to you. It's better to talk to someone than keep it buried inside. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. Yeah, let's just wrap up this video before I continue to ramble. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I am Beth. Keep listening to good music. The Amity Affliction make amazing, powerful music. Goodbye.